Well, for those of you who keep up with the show, you know that Cody and I normally keep it in Oklahoma. We're down in Louisiana this weekend doing a crawfishing show, and these are some of the better ones that we'll be catching this weekend.
Big mini lobster. That's this guy.
Pretty much. If you've ever eaten crawdad cooked right, you know that it's good. So we're going to come down here and kind of learn the ins and outs of how to catch them. Usually, if Cody and I have had anything to do with crawfish, it's been on the eating side, and so we're going to see what goes into catching them and getting ready to eat. We'll show you how to cook them up, film the whole boil and everything. But what we're doing is going around in a boat, and there's a bunch of, it's pretty much the commercial side of it. You know, there's a bunch of traps set out in ponds that you'll go and dump, and you fill the boat up pretty much. And Rick, the guy that we're down with, he said that when we get down, we should have about 130, 140 pounds worth of crawfish in the boat with us. So we're looking forward to a cool weekend. It's something that we've never done. And hopefully it'll kind of catch on. Y'all will enjoy it as much as you did the frog grabbing show. I know we got a lot of response from the frog grabbing. Didn't think it would show, you know, that many people would get into that. But hopefully y'all get into this with us. It's going to be a blast. It's kind of a laid-back weekend for us just to have some fun. Yeah.
But hey, you know, there's not crawfish like this in Oklahoma. I mean, I'm probably holding the biggest crawfish I've ever seen in my life. And I used to go around when I was little, turn over rocks and stuff and catch them. You know, you can fish with these, but me and Cody rather eat them.
You think they can pinch hard?
Man, I don't really find out. I'd rather just see if they taste good. Woo.
Actually, them big ones don't hurt that bad.
Yeah, they got them set up in these Mr. machines. I think they were saying that they could lose almost 10% a day, so we got to do a lot of eating.
That one hurt.
So we're going to get these guys back in the tanks and run out in the ponds and see if we can't get them. You know, we're in Cajun country, so je t'aime beaucoup.
So you actually pull the back of the boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little strange. I'm like used to the buster boats.
Woohoo, my feet itch.
Yep. You want to just run this side first?
Got to start back where we was and go all the way around that side.
Uh-huh.
Go back around, try to pound it out.
Grab it. Bait it up, man, and get going. And do we have to necessarily put these in exactly the same spot or just location? All right.
Now, this old bait, can we throw it in the water? I ain't sure if I want to reach in there, but
I know, he's like, just grab it in there. And I'm like,
throw it back in the trap? Okay.
all right, brother. Can we run up in there and get those guys? This is a big dude.
Lift it off a little ways.
Bait up. Reach up there and get it. I make him work for me having to run this boat. I'm gonna laugh when he pulls one up and there's a snake in there. All right, man. Already been bit by fire ants, catching crawfish. I think we're
That's
in
a
the
wonder
South.
I ain't been snagged grabbing that old bait out of there.
We're in the South, Cody.
Yep.
Gotta love it.
Look at that one on the side.
Yeah,
you
look
see?
at it. Yeah. My bad, my bad.
The more and more I think about them snakes liable to be in there, the more and more I start holding them baskets away from me when I pull them up. Now, if they are in there, what are they gonna do?
I'll be back in the crawfish.
Really? Good. Look at him. See him take off? There was one almost went in it.
Crawfish?
Yeah, he just swam
Crawfish
off.
or snake, man?
Some show enough good in there.
Get him. So if you're ready, we're gonna do it.
My butt's wet. Well, I was having to dig all this. You can see this is out of the bag. That's what it's supposed to look like. And this is that's been in the water. that they've been eating on. And when you dump the basket, say, bait in there, you gotta reach in and dig out like this right here. This is that first one I seen. That don't look like no rib to me.
That's a
leg.
Chunk that out.
But anyway, so we're digging the bait out, and there's some rabbit rib and there's some of this factory feed, and we're just kind of digging all of it out. This stuff we're putting back in the baits, and the other stuff's just grossing out, so we're gonna leave it alone, throw it back in the water. And I think that should be good.
I'll give you $1 if you just put your hand in there and see how many you can pull up.
I've given them a chance when I'm digging around them. So.
All right.
We'll dump this and get an idea of how many are actually in there.
Dinner's gonna be great.
A few crawdads. Just a few.
You ready to switch, partner?
Yeah, you can run some.
All right. I get to mess with the rabbit ribs while he gets to mess with the trolling motor.
Now, where did we leave off at?
That one underwater, so. Oh!
We've already got a pretty good pile going.
There were some good ones in these traps right here. It seems like around this stuff, a lot of good ones. A lot of bigger ones. Hey now, hey now.
Some good ones in there.
There you go, trap. The good thing about this chicken wire is that little ones can get out, escape through these holes, and then they become big, good eating size, like some of these in there. Big old guy right here. Where'd you go? Look at that guy.
Here's your another basket, Cody.
Sorry, I got to looking at something. You know what happened?
Child. Is Andy back in there? No. Yep.
Man. Get back here for the third dump. Just show y'all how many we got in here.
It's a lot of crawfish.
That's unbelievable. How many traps do you think we ran?
30.
Man.
Hey, go ahead and run that one. We finna run over. Right here.
Whoa. All right. That container.
Now, I'm starting to get concerned on how we're gonna get that tub out of the boat.
Yeah.
That's my major worry right now. Go ahead and pick it up. Just see how heavy you think it is.
Don't run over this guy.
Trying to pull away from it. There you go. Set it there.
Your back's gonna hit it now.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Leave it there. There you go, boss.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, the way this crawfishing business kind of works out is kind of ironic. We're out here catching crawfish in a pond right now. During the summer, this is when you find them, but after the summer's over, we will actually, they'll drain this pond of all the water, all the crawdads will dig up underneath the mud, and then they come in and they disc it up and actually plant milo and rice for duck hunting and dove hunting.
Got it.
And so you mean it's like a seasonal thing for these crawdads. The summertime, you're filling it back up with water and catching crawdads and selling them and eating them. And then during the winter and the fall, you're dove hunting and duck hunting. And we're crawdadding right now, and we'll see if we can't come back down and if Mr. Genie be kind enough to have us down and let us do some dove and duck hunting. But me and Cody got to thinking. There's a lot of traps on these ponds, And I'm like lost on which ones we've checked and haven't checked and all that good stuff, so I guess we'll just kind of ease our way around.
We'll find out if we're on at least we're going to the lines. We'll know if we ran a line anymore.
They boiling.
Right now?
They boiling. They eating crawfish.
Hurry up, Cody. You standing around the water for?
Yeah.
Easy now.
Thought he had the boat tied off.
You ready? Precious cargo.
Give you an end. Dead in there.
Oh man, this is a lot more than 80 pounds, bro. One thing about the South, we got crawfish, fire
Gumbo
ants,
mud.
and gumbo
And
mud.
fire.
It gets a little crazy down here, but you gotta love it. We got a little surprise in store. The best part of the show, Cody's gonna strip down to his skivvies and tap dance all over.
Yeah. This is my little cousin Ryan. He's down here with us. And Jake.
Not really.
They actually kind of surprised us. Them and my aunt and uncle came down and met us halfway. They live in Mississippi and we're kind of in between the two states. They came down and surprised us and they're gonna hang out with us this weekend. And where they live, how many crawdads have y'all seen before this? Just one? Just one in their entire life, you know, and we bring them down and kind of shock them with all these crawdads.
All right. One little guy didn't want to go.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That was cool.
pretty cool.
That was cool. I remember spending all day out of Lake Texoma going down there to my grandparents, turn over a rock and catching one. I'd probably catch the entire day I'd be out there catch 5. And now I just caught 500.
Yeah. Well, we just got off the water and dumped the crawdads that we caught into one of the bins here. And we're getting ready to net some up to actually go over and cook. And what we're going to do is just kind of go through here with the net, fill this up to about the 3rd ring here with crawdads, kind of go through and make sure we don't have any dead ones and go boil them up and eat them. We've already sampled a few and they're pretty good.
Oh yeah.
And the second batch here should be a little bit warmer because as you continue to cook with the same water, you're adding more spices and it just gets hotter and hotter. And down south, Cajuns, these people in Louisiana, they like the stuff hot. Cody and I don't mind it either. It's pretty good. So we sampled a few and we're getting ready to catch a second batch. Put them in here and then drop that in the boiler. So let's get to catching.
Let's do it. Now, one thing when you're catching these crawfish are, you got to make sure that none of them are dead. Mainly because I think once they die, they become toxic. You can't cook them. Now you can cook them and put them in the freezer.
All those are
and
alive.
reheat them up, I believe, or anything like that. But that ought to do. Okay. Where do these nets need to go? He's ready.
Man, that little extra weight. Hey, man.
Oh. I was gonna get him one way or another. Okay. Just drop them all in there.
I wonder how much they like that. Now, how long will it take?
You got to bring them back to a boil for about 2 or 3 minutes.
2 or 3 minutes?
Then cut the fire off and let them float for about 12 to 15 minutes.
All right.
How long does it normally take it to come back to a boil?
Oh, it'd probably take them probably 5 to 6 minutes.
Now we got our big container here that we put them in that we get to boil. Now, what type of spices do you recommend putting them on?
This here is my main spice right there.
Swamp Fire Seafood Boil.
Okay.
You get that down, there's
Oak Grove Smokehouse in Prairieville, Louisiana.
then I add cayenne pepper,
Louisiana.
salt, black pepper, liquid boil. You
Now-
really spice them
Yeah.
according to your taste.
All right. So we got just regular black pepper and salt.
That's
then
the good stuff right there.
cayenne, Louisiana. That's where it's at. And then some just liquid shrimp and crab boil. Now, how much each do you put in there? And this amount of water.
Put maybe a half of the liquid.
Okay.
About spoons of the cayenne.
2 or 3 spoons of the cayenne pepper?
Yeah, and two cups of the cornflour.
Scoops that size?
Yeah.
By any chance, you know how many gallons these things are? Of water?
What is that like?
Probably got about 4 gallons.
4?
3 to 4 gallons of water in it.
About 3 or 4 gallons of water. You got 2 cups of the seafood boil, a cup of the liquid, and then your cayenne pepper, regular black pepper, and salt. That's kind of up to you. I know down here they like them spicy.
I don't mind it. I like the heat. I do too, and I'm sniffing and. Yeah, when you come to a crawfish boil and everybody's sniffing or hiccuping, a runny nose or the hiccuping is a good way to tell when something's hot.
That's how you know it's good.
That's right.
You gotta respect that stuff.
You know, I think I still got a few to eat over there. Or is that your plate? I don't know.
You want to share?
I don't share my crawfish.
Yeah, you will today. We're gonna head over there and sit down and start eating. And whenever these things get done, we'll empty them out and try this batch and see how good they're going.
You scared of a gun, man.
Now, Cody, you want to educate them on?
Well, there's different ways you can do it. You can, some people just tear it off, and then you can just peel it down. But the easier way to do it, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You tear that first ring off, you kind of get a hold, and then start down here and kind of push with your thumb. Push it, and then it just kind of eases its way out. That's where you got a good piece of meat right there in the empty shell.
Enjoy.
That's good.
Yeah, it is. Well, this is the fourth and I believe the final batch out here with the crawfish. Had a good day today. I got to learn, how this operation goes, how to catch them, and how to eat them.
How to eat them, really?
Yeah, it's been good, but we've had a fun time on the water. But I guess it's time to finish eating these and then get back on the woods. Fourth batch.